I'm going to demonstrate the remainder theorem. So I've given sort of a reverse answer question here where, let's say this was the question, this is the polynomial, and we want to see if it can be divided exactly by x minus 2. Well, we know it does because here's the answer we get, and I've expanded that out to get the question in the first place. So we know it does. So what are we really saying? Well, we're saying that this is a 0. That's what we're saying, or a factor. I should rewrite it as x equals 2 if it's a 0. And we call it a 0 because we put 2 into here and we get 0. Why is that? Well, you could argue, like related to the null hypothesis law, if we put 2 into here, we get 2 minus 2, which is 0, and 0 times anything is 0. So we know it goes into it exactly. Let's test it on here as well. So x is 2, that becomes 8 plus 4 minus 14 plus 2. And if we work that out, we get 0. So actually what we can say is this polynomial, when we sub in 2, so x minus 2 is a factor, then we get 0. So no remainder, it's an exact factor. Now here's a question from earlier that you may have already seen. And in this question, when we took this quartic and we divided by x plus 3, the remainder was 98. So this was a question from earlier, which we already know the remainder was 98. So let's say we had a question now that all we're interested in is the remainder. Is there a quicker way? Yes, we follow the same process. We are going to take that polynomial and we're going to place x with minus 3 because that's the root, and that's because that's the factor. Okay, so let's run with that. We'll be a little bit careful with the negatives. So if you're going to use your calculator, make sure you put the minus 3 in brackets before you do to the power. So minus 3 to the power 4 is an even power, so it's going to be a positive answer. That gives me 81. Plus minus 3 squared is another even, so that's going to give me 9. Times 2 is 18. Minus 1. 81 plus 18 is 99. Take away 1 is 98. So we know in this question that the remainder of this polynomial, when divided by x plus 3, is 98. Ta-da! Hope you found that useful, and thanks for watching.